Carol's got a hot mic, so she's going to go a little rock and roll, we think, this afternoon. Hey, Miss Carol Skallerud played in the very first Sioux River Folk Festival. So now her Folk Fest career spans 42 years.
I was very young.
She was probably a young teenager back then, I'm sure. And Tom Schaefer, well, that's all you need to say. He's played in maybe more festivals than anyone. Possibly Bill Peterson might top him, but it's neck and neck. So, Carol Skallerud and Dr. Tom Schaefer.
All right. Thanks, man.
Woo. Thank you, Greg. Wonderful to see everybody here. They called out Carol's name and there was no answer, so I'm filling in for her, and then I caught this gentleman trying to leave town, so I've got some more fantasy for you with this first song called Crazy Man Michael. 1, 2, 3, 1. Into the fire and out upon the sea, crazy man Michael was walking in. He met with a raven so high, black as coals, and shortly they were a-talking. Your future I will tell to you. Your future you often have asked me. Your true love will die by your own right hand, and crazy man Michael will cursed be. So Michael he ranted, and Michael he raved, and he beat up the four winds with his fist. So he laughed and he cried, he shouted and he swore, for his mad mind had trapped him with a thistle. You speak with an evil, you speak with a hate, you speak for the devil that haunts me. For is she not the fairest in all the broad land? Your sorcerer's words are to taunt me. So he took out his dagger of fire and of steel, and he struck down the raven through the heart. Oh, and the bird fluttered along down the sky and did spin, and the cold earth did wonder and startle. Oh, where is the raven that I struck down dead, that here should lie on the ground? Oh, I see but my true love with a wound is so red, where her lover's heart it did pound. Oh, crazy man Michael, he wanders and calls, and he talks to the night and the day. Oh, but his eyes they are sane, and his speech it is plain, and he longs to be far away. Oh, and Michael he whistles the simplest of tunes, and he asks the wild wolves their pardon, for his true love is flown into every flower grown, and he must be keeper of the garden. Into the fire and out upon the sea, the crazy man Michael was walking. Thank you. Yeah, I was joking about that first statement. So if you weren't here at the last folk festival, you didn't get what I was was kidding about. I am Carol, yes, and Mr. Tom Schaefer here. So I like to I like songs that tell a story, And so this next song we'll do is told in the third person, where it's noticed that there are a couple out walking on the countryside, and one's a soldier and one's a fair maiden who's out just going to listen to the birds, but they end up having a conversation. And so this is how it goes one morning in May. But could I ask a little less bass, please? Okay. One morning in May, I spied a young couple making their way. One was a maiden so bright and so fair, the other was a soldier and a brave volunteer. Good morning, good morning, good morning to thee. Where are you going, my pretty lady? Oh, I am going to the banks of the sea to see the waters gliding, hear the nightingale sing. Well, they hadn't been a-standing but a minute or two, when out from his knapsack a fiddle he drew, and the tune he was playing made the valleys all ring. Oh, see the waters gliding, hear the nightingale sing. Pretty lady, it's time to give o'er. Oh no, pretty soldier, please play one tune more. Or I'd rather hear your fiddle on the touch of one string than to see the waters gliding, hear the nightingale sing. Pretty lady, pretty soldier, will you marry me? Oh no, pretty lady, that never can be. I've a wife been out of London and children twice three, 2 wives in the army, it's too many for me. So I'll go back to London and I'll stay there 1 year, and often I'll think of you, my little dear. And when I return it will be in the spring, to see the waters gliding, hear the nightingale sing.
Strong ending.
Okay, I didn't know. Thank you. Okay, well, another thing I like, it's all about me, I guess, is songs in different languages. And this next one happens to be from the Yoruba people in Nigeria, and it's in honor of the goddess Ochun, O-C-H-U-N, and she's known there as the unseen mother present at all gatherings. And then also in Brazil, Ochun is known as the goddess of the river. So I thought this would be an appropriate song to sing for the Sioux River Folk Festival gathering. So here we go.
Here we go.
chun chake nitaya ire wire nito chun ire wire nito chun ire wire nitaya o chakini ba nito chun chake nitaya ire chun chake nitaya ire Thank you. I don't know if there's anyone here from Nigeria or not. I don't see any hands.
Chances are low.
Yeah, kind of low. Okay, all right. The next song, well, I heard this song sung at the folk festival here many years ago when Diana Jones was here. And this is a song that she wrote after the loss of a loved one. And I thought that I would dedicate this song to the loss of our loved ones, Marty and it's hard to
Bruce.
Bruce and John. So I'd like to dedicate that song to them. My beloved. Shall I speak of my beloved? Shall I speak of beauty rare? A face that shone like silver, a heart that shone like gold, a love as sure as wings of angels come to claim their children home. Shall I tell a sad, sad story of when my love I last did see? A smile left me lonely, a happy day it seemed, and now I see my sweet love only, walking through my dearest dreams. Spring comes round with small white flowers, a blooming lovely on the vine. And each year that I see them shining up at me, like a love I thought would last forever, they soon will fade and cease to be. Oh, take me with you when you leave. Rest their souls. Okay, all right. Well, here's a tune that happens to be in French, or as Tom says, French with a South Dakota accent. So I do my best on it. It's called. He's chuckling over here.
I'm chuckling.
Gosh.
Sorry. I'm having a good time. It's a folk festival. Come on.
Okay. So it's called La Madeleine, and the story is that the angels are looking down upon Madeleine, who is weeping at the tomb, Le Tombeau, and they're trying to comfort her, saying, "Oh, please don't cry, ne pleurez pas." But the only thing that seems to offer her some consolation, I guess, is when they say, "He is more beautiful than the sun, le soleil." So, La Madeleine. Okay. Sur le tombeau, la Madeleine, elle ne fait rien que déplurer. Sur le tombeau, la Madeleine, elle ne fait rien que déplurer. Les anges qui la consolaient, ne pleurez pas, la Madeleine. Les anges qui la consolaient, il est plus beau que le soleil. Sur le tombeau, la Madeleine, elle ne fait rien que déplurer. Sur le tombeau, la Madeleine, elle ne fait rien que déplurer. Les anges qui la regardaient, ne pleurez pas, la Madeleine. Les anges qui la consolaient, il est plus beau que le soleil. Sur le tombeau, sur le tambour, la Madeleine, elle ne fait rien que de pleurer. Les anges qui l'auraient ne pleurez pas, la Madeleine. Les anges qui la consolaient. Il est plus beau que le soleil. Thank you. Let's see. Okay.
Live not
All right. Well, I'll go back to English. I won't torture you anymore. So this next one is an English folk song, and it's called "I Live Not Where I Love," because it's a young maiden who's calling all her girlfriends to get together to lament that the lad she is in love with lives way over by yon mountain. And so she calls her girlfriends to help her deal with this. So I live not where I love. And I get a finger pick this one.
Key of 8. Yep.
Try some finger picking here. Oh, come all ye maids who live at a distance, many's a mile from off your sway. Come and assist me this very moment, for to pass away some time, singing sweetly and completely songs of pleasure and of love. For my heart is with him altogether, though I live not where I love. When I sleep I dream about you, when I wake I take no rest, every moment thinking of you, my heart is fixed in your breast. But although far distance may be of assistance, if from my mind your love removed, for my heart is with him altogether, though I live not where I love. All the world shall be of one religion, all living things shall cease to die. If ever I should prove false my jewel, or any way is love denied, all the world shall change and be most strange, if from my mind your love removed. For my heart is with him altogether, though I live not where I love. So farewell, lads, and farewell, lassies. Now I think I've made my choice. I will away to yonder mountain, where I think I hear his voice. And if he hollows I will follow around the world, it is so wide. For young Thomas he did promise, I shall be his lawful bride. So come all ye maids who live at a distance, many's a mile from off your sway. Come and assist me this very moment, for to pass away sometime. Thank you. Still a lot of bass sound here. All right. Okay, well, I've got another song in another language. This time it's Finnish. I don't know if there's anybody out here from Finland. Ooh, I got one. No?
Nope.
Oh, Finnish heritage. Well, that's close enough.
Close enough.
Yay. So this one's for you. The name of it is Milja, Milja. It's a Finnish girl's name. And this is a lullaby. And it talks about the breeze that blows through the birch trees, and it rocks the cradle, and carries along with it the wish that the moon will rise and watch over the child during the night. And so here we go with Formilia. Let's see. Okay. Kuulen koivikaan kohistavan ja tunnen tuulen nousevan, tuulen nousevan. Naille ja keille ja haile, laijoille lammen rannoille, lammen rannoille. Tuulet lapselleni laulavat, pettoseessa keilytelevat, lintuani liukuttelevat uneen. Tuota toivoi tuitellessaan, lasta pientä liukuttellessaan, sujaksensa kuin tuon kultaisen nousevan. Kuulen koivikaan kohistavan ja tunnen tuulen nousevan, tuulen nousevan. Monta sadetta sammata, monta tuulta tuuleimata ja tuuleimata. Tuulen lapselleni laulavat, pettoseessa keilyttelevät, lintuani liukuttelevat uneen. Tuota toivoi tuitellessaan, lasta pientä liukuttellessaan, sujaksensa kuin tuon kultaisen nousevan. nó sẽ vòn lâm bay à coi vui ăn khó hi nó yêu ai nên hey nine hey li nó hey nine hey li nó tu la bop sa lấy đi lâu lo vẫn hết cho sẽ cái đi tele vắt linh chi ha đi liên cứ tele vắt chua ta tôi bởi túi tele san lasta bia ta liên cứ tele san su yak san su cuốn tuôn cuồng tai san nó sẽ Kulan koi di ka ko isava tulan no savan tulan no savan. Thank you very much. Okay, we'll go back to English.
Darkest hour.
Yeah. Okay, this next one, we're gonna let Tom shine on it. It's more this song is more up his alley here,
Dark hours. The dark hour.
yeah, darkest hour is before the dawn, and this one was written by Ralph Stanley of the Stanley Brothers. So we'll have at it here. The sun is slowly sinking. The day is almost gone. Still darkness falls around us, and we must journey on. The darkest hour is just before dawn. The narrow way leads home. Lay down your soul, let Jesus in. The darkest hour is just before dawn. Like a shepherd out on a mountain, watching his sheep down below. He is coming back to claim us. Will you be ready to go? The darkest hour is just before dawn. The narrow way leads home. Lay down your soul at Jesus' feet. The darkest hour is just before dawn. a shepherd out on a mountain, watching his sheep down below. Well, he is coming back to claim us. Will you be ready to go? The darkest hour is just before dawn. The narrow way leads home. Lay down your soul at Jesus' feet. The darkest hour is just before dawn. The darkest hour is just before dawn. Mr. Tom Schaefer.
6, 7 minutes. One more. We don't do your leaving Eden.
Okay.
For,
I have to do a capo for this next tune. Tune up. This song is called Leaving Eden. You may have heard it before. It's written by a woman in North Carolina, Laura Lynn Dosette. And there is a town in North Carolina called Eden, but the significance of it is there's a line in the song that says that this is no longer their father's land of paradise. Eden is no longer. This goes way out of tune when I put a capo on. Bear with me. Okay. All right, here we go. Well, hush now, don't you wake up. We'll be leaving at first light. Mama's buying you a mockingbird to lull you through the night. We'll cross the dam by morning. Here's a blanket for you to share. They're building down in Georgia. Daddy hears he'll find work there. And the mockingbird can sing like the crying of the dove. And I can tell my daughters all the things that I'm scared of. But I am not afraid of that bright glory up above. 'Cause dying's just another way to leave the ones you love. There's no work for the working man, just one more empty meal. It's a hard times in Rockingham, our hard times harder still. And the crows are in the kitchen, and the wolves at the door. Our Father's a land of Eden, His paradise no more. And the mockingbird can sing like the crying of the dove, and I can the things that I'm scared of. But I am not afraid of that bright glory up above, 'cause dying's just another way to leave the ones you love. My sister stayed in Eden. Her husband's got some land. An agent for the county thinks that they might make a stand. It's a hard life full of working with nothing much to show, and a hard time of leaving with nowhere to go. And the mockingbird can't sing like the crying of the dove, and I can't tell my daughters all the things that I'm scared of. But I am not afraid of that bright glory up above, 'cause dying's just another way to leave the ones you love.
Thank you very much.
That concludes our set for today. Have a fun fest.
Oh, Carol, you couldn't have chosen a better song to celebrate those that we've lost this last 3 months. And Carol, you've been hiding that beautiful, pure, sweet voice too long, right, folks?
Oh, please stop.
Carol Skallerud.
Thank you, Greg.
And Dr. Tom Schaefer. Tom's got his car running because he's headed off to Colorado to do some workshops for a week, music workshops out there. So that's why we switched these sets.
Sur la gambo